live now. What's up, guys? Hmm. Nope, not live yet. What is up with this? Come on. See what's going on here. There he goes. Finally. All right. So I am here at the shop, putting in a little bit extra work, a few more hours, get some things done. Got a lot of line to go through. Um, that's one section, 2 and 3 as well. But figured I'd get me a little quick snack, so I'm eating real quick. Got me some ramen noodles. Edgar, Homer, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Let's see. 321. Nice. What's up, brother?
Look at you all clean cut.
You don't even want to know how many machines broke trying to fix that. Yep. No. It was quite a feat for them.
What's going on, everybody, Edgar?
Oh man, dude, it went off. William, John, Ray, Jaime. Wow, what's up, guys? Yeah, I'm telling you, it took a minute. They had to do some serious sharpening, reconfiguring, bringing out the heavy duty dual exhaust kind of deals and stuff.
Yeah, holy crap! I
Went with
bet.
they went with two dual 220s instead of a 110.
Right. Oh,
But I did also have them trim off a few inches just to kind of get it more.
yeah, it looks good. Looks better.
Yeah, she was like, where do I go? Like she was like showing me, and I was like, well, set it up there and stuff, and told her she's the first person who's touched my beard in probably half a year at least. I was like, no, not having it.
Yeah.
It's been a long weekend, bro.
Not really. Not really a long weekend. Had a pretty good weekend. So
How's
had
your
the
hand doing?
class on Saturday, and today me, Terry, and Daniel went out to eat. So
Nice. What'd y'all go eat?
Texas Roadhouse.
Man, they got some awesome biscuits. Mm, yeah. No.
Yeah, I had the beef tips.
There you go. Went to Atomic Omelet today. First and probably last time I'll go. We got two omelets. Make your own omelet. So we read the directions up there, and it says, hold on. It says each omelet's made with 3 eggs, and it comes with potatoes and stuff like that. But for each protein, depending on what kind of protein it was like $1.29 or $1.59 extra. We're like, okay, cool. And it says each, right? So okay, so each protein you get, it takes the price up. We're like, oh, okay, cool. Well, the vegetables, it says 59 cents extra. The cheese is 69 cents extra or whatever. And we're like, oh, okay, well, cool. That ain't too bad. I mean, So we order, we get all of our toppings. I was like, man, this thing's going to be good. And we're thinking right in about the, $25 to $30 mark for both our meals with drinks and coffee, right? $46 for 2 omelets, a coffee, and an orange juice. Every item was an extra charge for every item, even though it doesn't state that on the big menu. So my simple 3-egg omelet with cheese, tomatoes, spinach, mushroom. And now, don't get me wrong, if it had put like the protein, each item, then I could understand that. Okay, cool. That's what they charge. But no. Oh. Needless to say, I finished my meal and I was like, I'm definitely never coming back. Like, sorry. It's like, I know prices have gone up. Oh, $2.99? $2.99, I think it was. Hold on. $2.99. Let me double check. Let me make sure I got the receipt. No. She orders avocado, right? Avocado, $2.99 for avocado. It
Was it for the
is.
whole damn avocado?
It was right there, $2.99, right? No, it was a quarter of an avocado. Okay, brown. It was, it was just that little section right there for
So
$2.99
for a $12 freaking avocado.
Like what? Okay. And even at the supermarket, when you buy one avocado, $1.50 for the whole thing. You know what I mean? And that's highway robbery right there, man. Like, wow. And I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Look, there's the pricing: $45.62 for 1 omelet, 2 omelets, and then the add-ons, and then everything else was $1. Add ham, $1.15. Add bacon, $1.15. Turkey sausage, $1.15, which we expected. Add mushrooms, 61 cents. Spinach, 61 cents. Spinach, 61 cents. Avocado, now I can understand 99 cents for my avocado. Okay, cool. I probably got the same amount of avocado she did in her half deal, but only because it was separated, not inside the omelet.
That's nuts, bro.
And then they charged her, she got salmon. And she goes, man, I don't even remember if I even tasted any salmon after I got done eating the omelet. I'm like, wow. So yeah, $8.29 is what they charge for the build your own omelet, and then it was coffee, $3.65 for a cup of coffee. Orange juice, $4.25 for the $1.99 one that you buy at the store. That's about average for. They always get you for orange juice, but
yeah.
Coffee though, I mean,
that's nuts, bro.
That was insane. So yeah, and even then, like it came with a cup of fruit or whatever. I ate with all those toppings and stuff like that. I finished my meal and I was kind of hungry still. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
I ate there. Me and Terry went, and I shit you not about this. When we got our meals, and I don't know what, I forgot what I got, but I just mixed everything up and started chowing down and going at it. Well, the waiter comes over and checks on us, if you want to call it that. Looks down at my plate and says, "Oh my gosh, that looks like dog food." Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, needless to say, of course, he didn't get a tip. whatsoever. I even thought about leaving just a penny. Like
For your thoughts.
yeah. So, but when we walked up to pay, he said a couple of other things. I couldn't remember what it was. But when we walked up, the manager was actually at the register, and we told him, I says, look, your waiter over there. And he goes, well, who was your waiter? I handed him the ticket, and he goes, okay. He goes, that's actually strike three. He had 3 customers that day complaining about him.
Wow.
Walked over to him. Didn't even ring us up yet. Didn't even ring us up. Walked over there and fired him on the spot.
Okay, so that's how much my omelet was before taxes.
Damn.
I can appreciate good food. I can. I really can. I can. I definitely can appreciate, eating and being full when I'm done. Hey, man, it costs this or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when the math don't add up and you leave and, like, literally, y'all see me. If I eat too much food or I get close to being full, I start sneezing and sneezing and sneezing, and like it's just so. I'm done eating. My wife is done eating, and we kind of there, and everybody was like looking at the receipts. Like we kind of looked around, like after everybody sat down, everybody was just like, and you could see, but everybody just politely put it away, ate their food, and left. And we did the same too. We ate our food, and thank you Jesus, we got to eat and stuff like that. But again, they should have all that pricing up there. You know what I mean? And it
Mm-hmm.
was. And then when they give you this price of $46, that's about a meal at the Roadhouse eating steaks. Like
Okay, here, you want to know something here? Me and Terry's meal, mind you, with 2 extra sides for Daniel. Okay. Okay, at Texas Roadhouse with a $10 tip. Okay, because she came over and she checked on us. I swear to God, every 5-10 minutes. I mean,
she was on it. She was on it. Yeah.
yeah, was $71. Okay, but I got beef tips and I got extra mushrooms, extra onions, an iced tea. And she got the chicken, like some kind of chicken, whatever.
Yeah, but that's 3 of y'all eating too. Like
Yeah, yeah. That was 3 of us basically. So, well, basically 2 of us with 3 extra sides. So, excuse me.
yeah, no. If I comb my hair and make it look this good, y'all need to be asking what gel I'm using. Yeah, no, I got a haircut today, guys, and yeah, it felt like, remember on Dumb and Dumber when he finally got his toenails clipped and stuff like that? That's about what I felt like today.
Oh,
Yeah, they were just chop chop chop, tink 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 tink. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see, got his. Oh man, it was pretty bad.
dude, I
Yeah,
can't
no,
believe that, man. I mean, I can understand because we got a dinner. Okay, so I could see spending my bill. It was $61 without the tip.
yeah,
Okay, but that's for a dinner, and I had steak, the beef tips or whatever, and I got to order them the way I wanted to. So but for 2 damn omelets, Dude, I could get a 6-egg omelet with up to like 6 vegetables and like 3 meats included for $12.
Yeah. You know, and I understand, like I said, prices have gone up, but still, if you look at just the avocado by itself,
Right.
that's telling me they're making $12 per avocado, bro. Like, and it wasn't it now. Okay, you seen the big old avocados like this that are like three or $4 a piece.
Uh-huh.
You know, I can understand if it was a portion of that. You know, hey, it's an item that's gonna go bad, but I'm pretty sure they'll eat that one avocado with the amount of people. Because I had avocado in my omelet, she had avocado in her omelet. I looked around, other people had avocado, and like, man, that's
Yeah, they were
uh,
cleaning up on their avocado.
bro. Like, hey, man, I don't know, man. I'm probably into the wrong game over here. I'm just saying.
Shit, right. I need to start importing avocados.
So you said you wanted some shrimp, squid, and avocado, right?
Right? Oh my God.
That'd be
Oh.
$299. Oh my God, bro. Like that was an experience, you know, and then we sat there, we ordered, and you know, the lady, I mean, everybody was nice, everybody was this and that. I'm sorry that price was a bit too steep for the items that were there. Even, you know, shoot, like I know at the Mexican restaurant over here, you order avocado on the side, it's like $3 or $4, but you have a salad, they'll chop up a salad on it, and then they'll put the whole avocado. Like you get a crap ton of avocado in there. You know what I mean? And sometimes I think it's like 2 avocados in there. Like, hey, but a quarter, and it was okay. And it wasn't even the big avocado either. Like it was a small avocado like this, and it was a
Yeah.
quarter of it. You know, the little avocado. I could understand maybe it was one of them monster sized ones, and like, yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Okay, for a side of avocado, even way up here, okay, that gets trucked in from Mexico. That's way up here.
Yeah,
Okay, the big, large Haas avocados,
yeah.
okay, are $3 a piece.
No, I mean that. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? And but still, I mean, even if they were $3 a piece down here, you're making $12 for one avocado at that rate. Like that's some serious, like crazy. Yeah. So
But
they're
is it
they're asking
crazy? Is it
what you're drinking.
crazy or is it smart?
Okay, so I totally can get that. I can understand that, but at the same time too, if you want return customers, I'm sorry, even if you live on that side, I'm not going to be paying that kind of money for
Oh
food
yeah.
when I know I can get it. Yeah, even for fishing tackle, like I'm a bargain shopper. Like I'm gonna find the best bang for my buck that I'm gonna spend because you know what? At the end of the day, you're doing the best you can. So you know, wow, look, I just found another one. Oh no, damn it! I found it. I found it. I got it. Nope, that ain't the right one. Dang it!
Carl.
What do you say? Yeah. What's up video that didn't go raise? $160 for nachos. But you know, That's also the place where you buy $8 beers or $12 beers and stuff like that.
Was that a ball field?
I don't know.
Oh, the Indy race car, yeah.
I investigated a tractor trailer wreck that was hauling avocados. Green gold. Yeah. Hey, where at? Let me go pick some up, right? Like,
Really?
I'll go clean up the mess.
Hell yeah.
Golly. Let's
No,
see.
I've seen DPS actually do that. The people that were behind the wreck or whatever, like if it
Yeah.
was produce or whatever, that was, because once they're in a wreck like that, wherever they're going, they can't accept it because it's
Yeah.
basically damaged.
Contaminated. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've seen DPS officers ask the people that were behind the wrecks, like, hey, it's here. You guys want to grab whatever you want?
Right.
And they do. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Let me back my truck right up real quick.
yep.
Wow. Oh, that's not even right, KTM. That's not even right, bro. Oh
Oh
shoot.
my God. That's wrong on so many levels.
We're the ones laughing, man. We're going to hell, bro. Oh man, that's not even right. Let's see. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, guys. I know business got to make money. I really do, but there's also a thin fine line that you know you try not to cross. You know what I mean? With the amount of product you got to make and money you got to make on top. If it's that, I definitely know. Like I know overhead. I know what it costs to make a product, and yet y'all see me here day in day out, like trying to make that dollar meat kind of deal. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I don't think any of us saw that one coming.
Stevie Wonder sure didn't.
Well, I mean, like if they would have had it posted up there that what the price was on that, I definitely wouldn't have ordered it. You know what I mean? If it was shown right up front that it was that, or hey, if I would have seen all of that price and started calculating, and be like, okay, you know what, it's on me. I'll pay that. Let's give them a shot. I'm okay with that because the prices are all up front. But if they're not up front, and then you hit me with this, freaking outrageous bill, I'm not okay with that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, yeah. Just saying. Jay Jaime said, you should see what us truck drivers go through. I don't doubt it at all, guys. Truck drivers got, they're pretty much up there with first responders because without y'all, the country would not be functioning, hands down. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
I used to drive a truck, so I know.
yeah, so y'all got my utmost respect for sure. Just because I mean, not only that, the amount of time you spend on the road rather than with your families and stuff like that, or being able to go home on a daily, regular basis is, without our truck drivers, the U.S. would not be able to keep functioning. That's for dang sure. Where did you send the IRT reels at? Did you leave them here with Jeff? 'Cause, I asked him the other day. He said you didn't leave anything. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. That was something else too. Yeah, the theft of product and stuff like that. That is insane. So y'all, if you catch somebody breaking into your trailer, I mean, are you allowed to defend it, or are you kind of like the way with Home Depot where they just sit there and look at them? That it's not their responsibility. You know what I mean?
Hopefully they can start. Hopefully they can rob it while it's moving, because I'm gonna start going. That's what I would have done.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of saw a little bit of it, Billy, but I didn't. I've not really had a chance to. So.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh, is that blue coconut?
Hmm?
Is that blue coconut flavor?
Lemonade.
Yesterday, it's funny. We pick up Nora, and I'm going to the tournament weigh-in or whatever. So we stop off. We get some kind of tacos. I open it up so it can start cooling off right on the center console next to me. Put my salsa on it, get it all rigged up, and I take off. And I'm coming up to a stop sign, and the light it turned real quick. It turned the other color, and I was like, "Damn!" So I kind of slammed on the brakes. Kind of goes flying forward.
Oh.
Yeah, I was not happy. And it wasn't like a little carne asada like this. This store makes some healthy carne asada tacos.
Yeah,
I was, yeah, I had gravy all over my seat, all over my pants. Like,
that sucks.
yep, yep. Let's see what he said. Okay, this man. Wow. Yeah, damn it. Wow, that's crazy. So I mean, obviously y'all still got to deliver in that state. I mean, is it like as soon as you get in there, you got to pull right up to where you got to deliver to, or you just got to keep driving through? From 8 months ago? Wow. Let's see. So another thing too, guys, on my YouTube channel, on the behind the scenes, like where I tell what videos it's going to be or whatever for the live. Like there's a deal where it tells, or I tell it to go under whatever like program, like whether it's animals, whether it's people and blogs, whether it's sports or educate, like a whole bunch of things like that. So what I end up doing, I changed it. It used to be in sports, but every time after the video would end, I would move it over to the other one. So now I'm hoping that now that I got it where I want it to be, if it'll still give me the crazy numbers that we have been getting with the lives on it and stuff like that. So this is also a test run for us to see where we are actually going to keep getting our numbers at for the channel. Obviously, we want to make it grow for sure. So yeah, yeah. Mm. Wow. Yeah, 50 houses to water. Nice. There you go. Yeah. Excuse me. Let's see. Kind of like that. So on that video short, we're still getting, basically both kind of comments. Like people can't understand why the black tip was killed, and then everybody else kind of just still showing support. But remember, we got a giveaway happening on Tuesday going with that video, and you have to check out the last live video if you missed it on what we're talking about. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to kind of do that to y'all. Y'all gonna have to go back and watch the live to figure out what we're doing. I'm sorry. Was that a bad move, my guy? Is that a bad move, or is that?
Nah.
Damn it. So, when they make deliveries in Memphis, like obviously they still got to receive gear. Like, how does that work out? Are you only allowed to pull right up to the to wherever you're delivering it to, or is it? I got called a jerk. Oh. Hey, have y'all seen that crabber? The he said he was Irish, but I don't know. But they're always like destroying his crab pots and his flags and all of that, and like they really are hating against the guy there and stuff like that. And it was funny because he was talking about how the haters are and stuff, and he goes, "But I know they're watching. Like, thank you. He's thanking them and stuff like that. But he does give them a little piece of his mind, kind of deal." So I posted on there. I was like, "Hey, man, haters are your biggest fans for sure. They're more interested in what you're doing than living their own life. So yeah, keep rocking it, bro. Like keep rocking it."
Heck yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Roger? Where's Carl at? I saw him comment. There you are, Carl. What's up, boss? So who was able to actually go out and go fishing this weekend? I know I didn't. I did not get a chance to. I did go break up a bunch of mullet. We finally got in some mullet yesterday, and so I had to get it bagged up and weighed out and all of that. So basically, what I did was I put them in 1 pound bags. So depending on the size, it either had multiple small ones or multiple big ones, and each bag basically weighed a pound apiece. So yeah. Yeah, John. So, hey, were you able to send us a picture of the bull that you got? I know you were kind of upset that you had to just to retain it and stuff like that, but yeah, it happens, bud. Bull sharks. I'm gonna tell you what. I've had more gut bull sharks than I have probably any other species. And I don't know why it is, but bull sharks have been my number one by gut hook shark of them all. Like and it's crazy, and that's why I had those pictures of my arm down the bull shark's mouth was because they were gut hooked and it was a female. But I also had already had my limit. I had a black tip in the cooler, so I couldn't take another shark. So I wanted to make sure that one swam away, and we did that. But also we had the ability to do that at the time. So. Dang, how is that? You got a lake 50 feet from your door and you didn't fish. Wow, that's gotta hurt. You know what? And a lot of people say I'm living the dream, being able to make fishing tackle and sell it and stuff like that. And you gotta understand, guys, I'm a fisherman. Like I gotta fish. Like I have to fish. I cannot function mentally, physically, anything if I am not somehow, some way getting out and getting some fish. Like, and I think this is a lot of times a really big torture for me because I can't go fishing. Like, I have the ability, I have the gear, I have the knowledge, I just don't have
the
time. I
time.
guess.
Don't have the time.
Yep. So then, does that count as I don't have the ability?
Well,
You
it
know what I
depends on how
mean?
you look at it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What were you using for bait, John? What's up, Uber? How you doing? Yeah, bull sharks are definitely greedy, man. When they go after a bait, they go after a bait. They are not even playing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. 8 inches of rain. I guess that's a good thing. I know a lot of other people weren't getting the rain they were waiting for and stuff like that. So no, okay, Bass, and he was showing at what level the pond that he was at, where it was supposed to be on a normal level, and it wasn't even there as he was doing the video with us and stuff. And man, oh man, if only we had better phone service. That would have been a cool video of seeing him out there fishing while we're over here working, kind of deal. So yeah. What kind of design are you putting on the wallet, boss? If we can ask that. I know some things we gotta wait.
Oh, this guy, he wanted a traditional basket weave. He's an older gentleman, so he wanted something. The wallet that he has, it's still a good wallet, but when he tries to pull it out of his back pocket, he can't really grip it to pull it out of his pocket. So he wanted a pattern or a design on there to where he reaches in, he can grab it and get a hold of it.
So basically, you're creating some kind of grip on it.
Yeah, it's just it's the old basket weave design.
Okay.
So it's just this pattern.
That looks cool. That looks real cool.
So,
Yeah. Brandon told me that nobody was going to Boulevard, so I ended up going to Jamaica Beach. Later, Oscar, you have a good one. I haven't had a wallet since I got married. Oh man. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh, man. The things we come up with or learn after marriage. Yeah, that is, you know, it is crazy. That's for sure.
oof. What are you whining about over there? Eh? What are you whining about? Oh, you're tired of waiting for the TV. But it's Sissy's turn to watch something, so. You'll get over it.
All right, guys. So this coming weekend, just a heads up, the Fanatics are coming down. They have rented a boat, and what they're doing is they're taking disabled vets out Friday or Saturday and Sunday, I believe it is. Um, and what they did was they rented the boat and the captain to take all the vets out, and they're doing 25 vets per day. And we have been raising money to supply them with the fishing tackle and well, it'd be the weights and leaders for the fishing trip because they have to supply their own gear and tackle for it and stuff like that. So, um, right now we are sitting at $300 worth of donations, and we're figuring it's going to be right in about the $500 mark to be able to supply all 60 liters and weights that are going to be put on there. We're actually going to set up the leaders to already have the weights already on there, to where when they're out on the boat, they don't have to worry about finding two bags. They can just do it that way. Um, so if you'd like to make a donation, you can send it through the super chat here and or through the Cash App. To be honest, I have not checked the Cash App, so I don't know if anybody has. And if you have, let me know so that way I can go and get an up to date status on that. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. So, and I think the following weekend after that, they're taking a bunch of kids to the uh, Texas Parks and Wildlife ponds over there to go take them fishing. but they have to use barbless hooks for the gear that they're going to be putting the kids on. And that's one thing I don't have in the shop is barbless hooks. So, yeah. That's awesome. There. All right, Dusty, give me just a second. I will put that on there. Hold on, real quick. And yes, if you have fire drawn winnings, you can apply that amount, that any amount you want off of there as well. It's same as cash, guys. Like if you want, like Dusty did there, we can definitely do that. No worries. Give me a second. I mean. Awesome. There's Jaime with $10. Beautiful. Actually, let me do this. What's up, boss? Yep. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm live on the channel. Give me a second, because I'm okay. Give me a second. I'm trying to find Dusty's information real quick. And donation for the veteran. Okay. Oh wow. Awesome. Yes, sir. Let me figure this out, because yeah, we got their information on there and stuff like that with the. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. All right. Bye bye. Awesome. Just had a really good donation come through, Mr. Curtis. Then we got Henry. And then Dusty did it 100. So that puts us at 430 right there. Give me a second, guys. Let me see where we're at with Dusty, because Dusty won $400 right there, and he said for us to do $100 off of that, and put it towards this. And then got that. Then I gotta get Curtis. The Curtis. Nice, nice. And to be honest, Brandon, we fish those areas, and all we use is braid. Like we actually don't even do the mono top shot in a lot of those areas and stuff. So, and even if we have used mono top shots and stuff, they've gotten cut off the same way. And I'm talking, we had some of them that had 130, 150, and even 200-pound mono, and those still got cut off in those areas. So, yeah, we've been there with that one. Let's see. All right. I am checking for. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. John, which line was That was the hollow core braid that we saw, and it was Cortland. It was either Cortland or Tightline, but it was about a foot under the water surface, and I was out, past Bob Hall Pier. There's video footage of it there, and also too, I was not on a shark rack. I was on the bed of my truck, and my truck ain't lifted. It ain't got anything. The rod was in the bed of the truck, leaned up on the rail, inside the bed of the rail like this. Like it was, put it this way, me standing up behind my truck, the tip of the rod was lower than my head. So from that point at that angle out there, it still wasn't sitting on the bottom. So you don't really have to worry about sandbars when you're using the hollow core braid like that. So, all right, I got Curtis. Let me double check something real quick because we shipped out all that gear for him. And actually, real quick too, Curtis, what I'll do is I'll take a picture of the tracking number and information so I can send that to you. I should have did that yesterday, but I was a little booked up. Yeah. Oh yeah. I need the coffee. I need some coffee.
We'll make some.
I know, but I got to get up and go over there to the break room, and right now I'm handling all this. So awesome. Give me a second. Where's all the comments? Let's see. All right, there you go. Let's see. All right, Curtis. So they shipped out on 5/2. So that was 3 days ago, Curtis, that the gear went out. Let me see. See if I can get it to pull up the tracking info. Give me a second. Oh, sorry. All right, let's do this. All right, Curtis, I'm about to shoot you a text from my cell phone with your information for one of the packages right there. Actually, let me get it out of the case because it's all matter. Looks like the lens is so dirty, and what it is, it's the plastic covering. It's so beat up. So you see what I'm saying? Like it's crazy filthy, crazy filthy. But it's just because it's beat up. It's plastic. So yeah. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Thanks for that. Come on. Wait. Got that one, and then the second one. That one. And there's the second one. All right, Curtis. I have sent both of the tracking infos right there. And give me a second. I will figure this out real quick. All right. So with what Curtis has donated to that, that puts us over our limit for that. but I'm pretty sure we can get with them. Um, that'll put us at $730 total with all the donations that we've got, guys. So we made it. Yes, yes, yes. But I'm pretty sure they will take anything we can give them. So I do see that we have some Cash App. Do y'all still want to make donations toward this, or would y'all like to use it for the fire drawings coming up? Y'all's call. Let me know, because there's another $70 in there, which I don't care which way it goes. That was good. Nice. Yeah. Oh, they're complimenting your cat, bro. Okay. Awesome. All right. Got it. So 730,
Thanks, off.
50, 20. That puts us at $800 total in donations for the veterans trip. I will actually be getting with him right now. I'm going to shoot him a text, or actually, give me a second. Where's he at? Where's he at? Give me a second. What are you doing, brother? Hey, it's Albert. Can you hear me? Hello. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I'm live on my YouTube channel, bro. Yep, yep. So we just finished talking about your veterans fishing trip for this weekend. And I told them what our goal was. We were trying to get to 500, and we are actually at $800 in donations. I'm live on right now, boss. Yep. So can you come on for a few minutes? Okay. What I'll do is I'm gonna save your number to my cell phone, and then once I save it to my phone, I'll send you a link. It'll come from another phone. Um, And when it does, it'll ask you to join the YouTube channel, or you've been invited to a YouTube channel. Just follow that link, and basically wherever you're at, it'll open up, and it'll be like a live video call or phone call, but we're live on YouTube. Okay. All right, boss. Stand by. All right. All right, Jacob. Let me give him a call back, brother, and then once I get off the phone with him, I'll get you back on because this is pretty awesome.
All right, man.
Later, brother. All right, guys. Uh, all right, give me a second. Give me just a second, guys. Come on. All right. Okay. What's up, guys? All right. So I just sent Oscar a link to the channel to bring him on real quick, and this is the individual that is hitting up the Fanatics. They're a group that has been sharing knowledge, um, and they are a nonprofit organization that goes to schools. They go to vets. They are really on another level of paying it forward within the fishing communities and stuff like that. And I've been working with them since uh, they were it was a thought, and so I've had their back ever since. So what's up, brother?
Dang, man, I made it. I made it. I like this technology.
Yeah, it definitely does make it a lot easier, especially if we're in other cities and stuff, to be able to still open up doors like this and stuff like that. Oh, excuse me. I just ate a little while ago, so but body hasn't acclimated yet.
Dang, man, that's right. Hey, so what do you guys have going on tonight?
All right, so I'm sitting here building leaders, but Roger, one of my teammates, reminded me about the veterans deal that y'all had going on. So the first day that we actually talked about it, we raised $300
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
right.
But I was telling him, remember how I kind of told you, I said we're sitting about $500 to do all the leaders and stuff like that. And so, well, the donations started coming through, and I was like, hold on, guys. I was trying to figure out where we're at because normally I just try to get the number that we're trying to get to. But,
Right.
and I let them know, and they're like, hey, man, still donate it. So it looks like we're going to be sending you with a lot more gear than what we originally talked about because I was going to do 30 and 30 with the 60 weights for each of them. So now we got basically an $800 credit for you to get whatever gear we need to make and stuff like that. So if you'd like, I can make those, take it up to where instead of 30 and 30 of each, go say 50 and 50. Or is there something else that you think you could use for another fishing trip with vets or kids?
Um, no, man, I think those leaders are good right there, because we do have the veterans event coming up, and then right after that, we're taking all the adults in the wheelchairs fishing, right? And then right after that, I mean, man, anything like Carolina rigs, the three-way swivels, the double drops, all that stuff is gold, man.
Okay.
It's really gold to us.
Well,
Um,
we have all them Carolina rigs that you saw, and I can walk back by there real quick. That way you can uh, check it out. Give me a second. I've
yeah,
got
man,
all of those.
I'm glad I could see the comments, man. I could see the Whiskey Warrior.
Yes,
We
sir.
take care of the ones that take care of us. Yeah, man. I mean, it is definitely a full circle.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So, and I also have the trout and flounder rigs. Those two. So these are half the size of those in length. So if
Yeah.
those will probably be easier to work with for like for kids events and stuff. And then if you want to do the adults, we can do those.
Yeah. We could definitely do something, man. So we'll be there Friday in the afternoon. We're gonna roll into Corpus Christi, and
Okay.
because in the following weekend we're gonna be in Port Aransas. But I
Yeah.
think those leaders, right? I think those leaders right there would definitely work as well.
Okay.
Um,
Well, do you want to just? I'll make those 30 and 30, and then when you get here, we can figure out the rest on that kind of gear. That way, you're in here and you kind of can put it in your hand,
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
deal.
for
Because I know
sure.
sometimes that does make it a little easier than trying to see it over the phone and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. No, I definitely say the 30 and 30.
Okay. All right. Well, I got that down. I'm actually going to start working on that here in a little bit. I'm just trying to. Well,
Yeah, man,
you
that's
saw all the leaders I
amazing.
was working on that day, right?
Yeah, I
Let me
did.
show you what I got going on right now.
But
So
like this guy, Dusty, he says they serve for us, so we donate for them, man. It's very true. It's very true. I mean, we all do it, and that's what makes this thing successful. That's what makes it work. And anything that we could do for anybody, like, man, I'm down. It doesn't matter. We're out of San Antonio, but we spend a lot of time along the Gulf Coast. From South Padre to Galveston, but we love Corpus and Rockport, so that's where
So
we're at
real
most
quick
of the
too,
time.
I know a bunch of guys were looking at trying to volunteer their time as well. So if is there a way that they can get in contact with y'all to see on what date y'all, if y'all are accepting volunteers, because that's the other thing too. I know with deals that we do, we're pretty open with a lot of things, but then on certain things, like we're pretty particular on where we're going, who we're going with, and stuff like that. So I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah, for
exactly.
sure. So I have a website, right? We have a website. I'm gonna see if I could write it on here. And
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the website,
Just comment like you regularly would, and then everybody can see that. And those of y'all that want to go donate your time as well, if y'all can, go to that website and just follow whatever procedure they have and stuff like that. Because I had multiple guys contacting me, wanting to give y'all helping hand, especially when when it involved the vets and the kids and stuff like that. And you know me, you know us, man. If we're there, we're in. You know, you already
yeah,
know
I
that.
know,
But
man, for real. And you know, there's like my mind runs 24/7, and there's a lot of things that I want to do, but I'm also limited, right? So like, I mean, I would love to do more things on the surf, you know, with smaller groups and stuff like that. And maybe you guys can help me with that, you know. We do a lot of inshore stuff, a lot of freshwater, saltwater things, but I mean, man, I would love to do some surf, you know, stuff and get some people out there, maybe some first timers or just people who just need it, you know, somebody who just
yeah,
needs it. It's super important, and we have a lot of connections with food and you know, Kielbasa is one of our big sponsors, and the buttercrust bread, and I mean, all that stuff adds up, and so we
yeah,
bring that stuff everywhere we go, and you know, we just kind of need like the manpower. I mean, we have a lot of access to gear, right? Like you and Pure Fishing and stuff like that. So um yeah, man, I would like to do something solely like with this group here. I mean, I'm so grateful for everything that's going on tonight, man. Like I didn't even know. I just barely got home, you know. Uh and so when I got home and when I got your phone call, I was said, man, I hope I'm not wearing the same clothes from yesterday.
hey, we're fishermen, bro. They
Yeah, I
probably see
know.
me wear the same shirt like 3 days in
I
a
was
row,
like,
kind of deal.
damn,
You
man,
know.
I just saw Albert yesterday. I hope I changed clothes. Yeah.
Hey, well, right there, you can see my teammates. They are all in. Like, I mean, for stuff
Yeah.
like this, it's not even a question. It's a question of okay, when can we set a next trip up and stuff like that.
Right.
So definitely, we've got the support, you know, and the manpower and the gear to make it happen. We just need the people that we would be associating with to make it happen and stuff like that. So, dude, you can count us in, man. Like if y'all start
Hey,
look.
yeah, I was gonna say really quick though, so maybe I could pick your brains on a month, you know. And I mean, it could be any species. I mean, it could be redfish, trout in the surf, or a shark, you know, just I mean anything. Um, uh, you know, maybe we can talk about like a month, like maybe leaning towards the fall, or you know what I mean, or the
Yeah,
summer. We do some evening stuff. I
yeah.
mean, I fish all year round. If it's 100 degrees, I just pick and choose my battles. I might fish the evening, the nighttime, you know, or I mean, even if it's 100, I bring shade.
Hmm.
So, and if it's cold, man, I bring a jacket. If it's raining, I bring a raincoat. Like I rain, you know, I fish.
And
So
actually, Jacob just reminded me of something because I know I was talking about those lures, and if you'll give me a second, oh, put it this way.
oh yeah, the soft plastics. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get to them probably on Monday though. But those boxes up there all are filled with artificial lures that are already pre-scented, and I mean I've got. To be honest, I probably got 10,000. I know that box right there.
Mhm.
It's that color. It's supposed to be that color, but it's that color because of the scent that is already the pre-attractant that is already
Yeah.
on the lures is already soaked through the cardboards there.
Damn, I might
I've
be able
got
to use that cardboard, man. Maybe I can cut it up in strips.
oh, that one. You see how they match in color? That's what
Yeah,
cardboard's supposed to look like. But
that's right.
because they're completely filled with lures and I've got multiple different styles. So yeah, definitely when you come in, And I'll kind of give you an idea why I'm saying when you come in, because I gotta move.
Oh
I gotta move.
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's kind of stuck up there and stuff like that. But
That's right.
they're all brand new lures. And actually, the gentleman I got them from, he used to own a tackle shop out of Florida and
Oh wow.
also here in Texas. Well, as he got older and stuff like that, he wasn't able to maintain the shop and stuff like that, and things weren't going the way they wanted them to go. So they shut it all
Yeah.
down and they kept everything. And it even got to the point that, like, for the bass tournaments that they were getting into, they were making it illegal for them to use those scented lures because they were catching 10 fish to everybody else's one. And this was a long time ago. And he said, dude, and those lures, I mean, he goes, this is the way they smelled 10 years ago, and they still smell today. And I don't know if y'all have ever used those shrimp. I forget the name, but there's the voodoo shrimp. You know how they have that scent? These
Yeah.
smell exactly like the voodoo shrimp.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Voodoo produced. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So when you come
Nice.
in, what we'll do, we got a bunch of them lures, and we'll get you set up. I've got actually. And I was looking at that the other day. Here they are. These are like the chemical bags that are needed kind of deal because you put them in regular plastic.
Oh
The
yeah,
chemical
yeah,
that they have on it eats through regular plastic, so it has to be those specific type bags that will keep the scent in there and not allow it to go through. But dude, we'll fill them up, bro. Like I'm good. But even in a cardboard box like that, they're fine. They don't stick to each other. They haven't melted because, like I said, it gets warm back there, but it don't get like super hot like in the sun to where they'll cook and get stuck and stuff. But we'll
yeah.
get
That's
you.
right, man.
Yeah,
I see
we'll
on
get you
here.
set
I
up.
see on here something. Somebody says most definitely August.
That's
Like
when that's when big sharks are in. But we
like
also got
August.
to watch out too, guys. Especially the team guys. Remember, we got tournaments that are coming up in those deals, so we have to ensure that when we look at doing a volunteer group, that it's not during one of those tournament events and stuff like that, because we're out there to compete too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I
man.
mean,
Yeah,
now if these guys are like, hey man, we just want to tag along, then by all means, we
yeah.
won't just like if they just want to be with us when we're doing these tournaments, then it's still open door policy. So
That's
but
right.
the tournaments are where we kind of make our money, where we kind of push the name and test and tackle, because that's the thing. A lot of these guys, I know I'm competitive. Like, I want to fish against the best. So this is the opportunity when those doors are open for us and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, man.
Um,
So check your schedule, and then so I guess check your schedule first, and see what's open, and then we'll check ours. You know what I mean? Because
so
because like
golf,
right, because like right, huh?
Gulf Coast Goon. He's is that Oscar?
Yeah, man, that's me. Who is that? Gulf Coast Goon. Yeah, man, it's
I,
Oscar. Yeah,
see, they even know you're on my channel, bro. You popular, man.
Damn. Well, I tell you what, man. So when they say is that Oscar, then they really know me, right? Because if they would
Yeah.
have said is that Shimano pin, it's like, oh man.
Yeah. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, man, I said, I've always known you as Shimano Pin. I've never
Yeah,
really known
Shimano
you by it.
pin.
And yeah, so.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. So when we first started Facebook, I didn't want to do it, right? This is many, many years ago. And I
Mhm,
didn't want to tell people that I was gonna go eat pizza or even that I was gonna go fishing, right? I didn't ever want
mhm.
to tell anybody. And then they said, man, but you need to start a Facebook or the YouTube and get on this whole social media bandwagon so you can let people know what you're doing. And I didn't want it to be about Oscar Castillo, so I was using a lot of Shimano in my bass fishing days and then a lot of pin on my surf fishing days. So that's why I came up with a Shimano pin. And then eventually I joined forces with Pure Fishing. So I don't get too much crap about it, but they still make fun of me though.
All right. So real quick, he said it's Harold's son Chad.
Oh, Chad, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man, I've known Chad since he was young, man. He was a young kid. And Chad and his dad, we used to fish catfish tournaments together, man. We used
Oh
to travel
wow.
around, yeah, we used to travel around Texas and South Texas Catfish Association. Yeah, we've done it all, man. We've done catfishing on a whole other level, and bass fishing, and just surf fishing. I love it. And anything that we can
Nice.
help, I
All
love
right.
it.
So Curtis is asking, what's our balance at? Right now, we're at $800, Curtis. Um, we were originally shooting for 500, but it's gone to 8. But
Yeah,
as you heard with him, it don't matter. Like if y'all want to go more, cool. I didn't want to take that privilege without getting you on the phone, kind of deal. You know what I mean? But now that
yeah,
we know that
man.
you,
Man, to be honest with you guys, like 800 is extremely a lot. I mean, it's a lot, and I think we should just I think we should stop right there because like like we're
I
nowhere.
need a bigger truck when it comes down.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for real. So we are nowhere near greedy and stuff like that. And we're always, I mean, we're on our 13th year, so I mean, we're in it for the long haul. And I know at any given time, if I need something, I could ask for it. So I mean,
Mm.
I think this is amazing right here, man, from 500 to 800. Like I mean, this is enough. I mean, we're good. We're good for a while. Um,
Oh,
but
all right.
yeah, man, I really appreciate it. Shoot.
Well,
I mean,
that that
this kind of just came out of the blue. It just came out of nowhere, man. And it's so neat. It's so neat because I'm always hustling.
Well,
Yeah, this is good.
no, this will be awesome too because, like I said, with those lures, and you were talking about taking all those kids fishing and stuff like that. This will actually it'll really help me do something with it because, like I said, I've been trying to figure a way to do something with them, but it did cost money to get them in. But man, if we
Yeah,
can,
for sure.
this will give me an opportunity to get a lot of it into y'all's hands and stuff like that through the
Right.
donations. But the main thing here, that the main stuff I was looking for was the leaders and the weights that you were primarily asking for. But these lures, like I said, when you get in, we'll take a look at them, see what you think and stuff like that, and then if you like it, then we can definitely go from there, and we'll get y'all set up. But yeah, I'd rather them go somewhere where they're going to be fished and, like you said, not stuck in somebody's closet, because right now they're, I wouldn't say they're stuck in my closet, but they're stuck in my closet.
Yeah, right. But you know what, man? But they were there for a reason. I mean, they were there. They you know what I mean? I mean, those lures have been sitting there for a reason, and I totally believe like for right time, right place. And
Well,
that's why whenever we're at the wrong place at the wrong time, we have to really appreciate these times that we're at the right place at the right time.
well, there you go. Look, Curtis just took it up to $1,000 right there. And Oscar,
Oh,
there's Jacked Up Leatherworks. He was the gentleman that was on the screen when we were live the other day.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
can
yeah.
get his number there, if not, I will forward that to you right now. That way you can save it. But Jacked Up Leatherworks he's a real great guy. He's got a
Oh,
lot of contacts up there and stuff like that too. And like I said, if you can't get it, it's cool. I can forward it to you right now.
man, I
Um,
need to see how I could. Let me see. I
um,
need to figure
uh,
out how to type on this thing.
just when you do your comments, like at the bottom of the screen, you should be able to tap on it, and it should allow you to comment there and stuff like that. So I'm gonna forward you Jacob's number right now. And it's also got his email, it's got his PayPal, it's got um, his information on there and stuff like that. So
Oh yeah,
there you
yeah.
go. You got that. And yeah, so we're gonna have you're gonna have to. I got a dolly. I got a small dolly you can borrow.
Yeah, for real.
So what I was thinking about doing too for the 60 liters was I was gonna bag them up with the double drop or the three way, and put a weight already attached to it to where you can detach it if you want to later. But while you're on the trip, you don't want to have to like be worrying. You can just open it up, pull it
That's
out,
right.
tie directly to your line, and go fishing with it. And then later on, if y'all want to break them up and split them up, to store easier, then you can do that and stuff like that. But I was kind of brainstorming on that one too and stuff like that. So
Yeah, man. I think it'll be perfect. I think it'll be really good. Man, we're so
beautiful.
grateful for this. I can't believe it.
Well, we're definitely game. Like when
All
it
the
comes to
guys.
stuff like this, you can see the love in the channel, man. It's all about kids. It's about the next generation. It's about military vets. It's about just getting everybody back to fishing. That's the biggest thing here. So yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it is. That's
Shirt,
exactly
beard,
what it is,
length don't
man.
matter, right? You'll see a few of them. They're talking about the beards and stuff like that. So you're fitting right in. You got a beard. Yeah, there we go. Let's see who else has written me. Um, and I'm trying to keep up with all the comments and stuff. It's
I know, man.
so. What I
It-
do is I run my TV or my laptop, so that way as I'm live, if it's going too fast here, I can look over and I can backtrack a little bit and see what's going on and stuff like that. So yeah, awesome.
yeah, man.
Well,
We
there
call
you
it,
go.
but let's definitely do something. Let's see if we could, if we could find a month, like in between y'all schedule and our schedule, and I mean, I have access to a lot of veterans, a lot of special needs people, and I mean, we even have a program called Cast a Wish. We take people out on that are on hospice, and it's like their last couple of months, man, and they want to go
That
fishing and stuff like that.
poor
So
life, poor life. One of our members, when their child was sick at the hospital, we were trying to get into the Make a Wish deal, and so stuff like that's where we're at. That's the direction we
yeah,
want to go and stuff like that. So yeah, count us in, bro. Like seriously, count us in. We got a lot of members. We got some in San Antonio, Houston, Galveston, here in Corpus. So, if I can't make it, I know trustworthy guys that hey man, you'll be in good hands. So,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah,
they,
yeah,
they
yeah, for sure. And so like with our Fanatic Angler Foundation, we're already on our calendar of 2025. Man, because we partner like with cities and counties and different agencies, right? River authorities and stuff like that. So we are on 2025 already. But every year I leave out weekends for something that can just come up just like this. So
mm,
I mean, even for like we're definitely gonna do something this year, but for next year too, we could plan ahead, man. Um,
all right, yeah,
if there's a date, August of 2025 or something you think, like we could definitely put it on our calendar. Or any other time, the spring, the fall, the winter of 2025. I mean, February now is warm, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
I,
But
I just I just
yeah,
love the fact that y'all got so much going on. Y'all are like having a pre-book days a year out just to get in with y'all. That is
yeah, man.
awesome. That is
I,
awesome. So
it's so crazy because I never thought that we would get like that that so far advanced, and the whole time I'm like, man, Oscar, don't get sick, man, don't get sick, don't fall. We
yeah,
got
yeah.
so many things going on. I'm gonna let my dog out right now.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but yeah, man, then go outside.
Well, I,
um
I just figured when we started talking about it and it got to that level, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and let him know where we're at. You know what I mean? Because if you don't hold these guys back, there's no limit for what these guys can do. Like there isn't.
yeah, man, I saw it tonight. I saw it.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll definitely be setting it up, and I look forward to whichever way it goes. You know what I mean? At the end of the
I
day,
know.
for us, it's about putting the knowledge out there, getting the kids, getting the vets, or even first responders, or whatever it is, just getting them out fishing. We're
Yeah, for
for it.
sure.
So
Yeah, I love it, man. And there's so many things that are involved, and so one of the big deals is like how we handle ourselves. I mean, first and foremost, man, we're going out there to have fun, and it plays a big factor. So I mean, I've been on fishing trips where we don't catch anything, man, but we have one of the best days of our lives. And so it just, how we can make it happen. And so I love it. I love it.
yeah. See, and I'm a big dog. He's all you can raise 20,000 to shave your goatee, bro. Like it's gonna be a lot more than that. It's gonna be a lot more than that to get me to shave the goatee, bro. Like you're looking 2 years of heartache, blood, sweat, tears, knots. Like, like it's
Dang.
for me to lose. we cut off about 4 inches today, and for me to lose that, like I walked out of there, I was just like my hoo ha hurts. Like I can't. I can't.
For
But I
real.
needed it. Like I needed it because it was like I guess real thin. But now it's yeah. If we're gonna do the beard, the goatee, like it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be a crazy amount, guys. Like if I'm gonna go all in, it's got to go big. And I'm thinking like I don't know, 50K, 100K. I might be able to do it at that point.
Dang, man, that's right.
I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. Like we got to make it big. So um,
Hey, Albert, and so like these people, man, they're just from all over. You know, they're from
all over East Coast,
uh,
West Coast. We've got guys that come in from Australia, from South America, Italy,
really.
Japan. We had where was the other comment from? Nova Scotia.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
yeah, they. Hey guys, real quick, just give him an idea of where y'all from and what kind of fishing y'all do. So this is kind of his first live that's we're not kind of focused on everything else, so we can kind of get to know who y'all are and stuff like that. So and these guys they've gotten to know each other, so they're pranking each other too. So mind the silly chatter in the meantime and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, man. No, it's all good. I would be doing the same thing.
Oh yeah. No, but see that's the difference on the channel too. Is like we allow this stuff because they've gotten to know each other. We don't allow somebody that doesn't know anything about us to come in and start bashing on somebody. We don't allow
Yeah,
bashing. We don't allow trolling. It's all everybody to help each other out and stuff like that. Now, once they've gotten to know each other, they poke fun because I mean it's here. They know who they are. They got each other's phone numbers, so they hassle each other kind of deal. So yeah.
dang, man. Look from all over, man.
All over, bro. All over. And right now, we're only at 31. We've been getting
Yeah,
up to 65, 75 people in the chat, all going at the same time and stuff like that. So, yeah, no, it's definitely
dang.
pretty awesome to talk with these guys because eventually I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to be traveling and all the guys that are on the channel on a regular, I'll be able to, hey, bro, I'm coming in your backyard. Like, what are we going to do? Let's go. So,
Yeah.
but it's because we've built a bond and these guys are in it. They're in it to help us all out and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Well, man, I mean, it's the same thing for like Fanatic Angler Foundation. People ask me all the time, like how do you do it? And it's not a one man operation by far, man. My mom is heavily in the background, and I mean, it's crazy. We have a ton of volunteers, and our roots run really deep, and so I mean, man, Albert, I've known you like back when we first started to talk about the Fanatic Angler Foundation. We didn't even have a name for it, but just talked about what I wanted to do, 13, 14 years ago, man. And then, we get busy and I don't see you for a year or something. And then we just pick right back up where we left off. Um, it's all about having the same common goal and factor and the same interest. It's easy, man. It's easy.
Oh, yeah. No, hands down, like you said, man, no matter how long that we've been apart, at the end of the day, it's all the same knowledge, the same goal, the same, it's about what's going to be left behind. I mean, because one day, like right now, we have the supreme ability to help somebody else out, and
Yeah.
We do it because we want to do it. We're not looking for a return. We're just doing it because we know one day we're going to be gone, and it would be a shame to take all this with us. So for
Yeah.
me, that's what it's about. So yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat too, man. I'm in the same boat. I work hard and play hard, and I had the opportunity to fish all over the place and freshwater, saltwater, and then I just came out with this idea that I wanted to teach kids fishing, and so that's where I started. And then I knew how important it was to take care of like our military people, and all that stuff, and just first responders. My brother's a fireman here in San Antonio. And so,
Okay.
I mean, it's super important, man. I have cousins who are in the police department here in San Antonio, and on and on and on. Then my other cousins, they break the law.
We got them in all our family, brother. It's not just yours. Like we got them all. You know.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, man. So
But
it's
it's life, bro. We
it's
can't
life.
you know can't save everybody before they make the leap, but a
Yeah.
lot of times we can pull them back ashore and get them fixed back up and all of that, and that was a big
Yeah.
thing for me. Like and remember how we were talking about the two young men whose father passed away. I mean,
Oh
you saw that from afar and stuff like that, but it hit right there because they were from your city and stuff. So for us to make that leap, I mean, it was instinct. It was like we had to go. We have to help these young men stay on track, and occasionally they'll come on the channel and chit chat with us and stuff like that, and that's where that's where we want them. We want them.
That's right.
We don't want idle hands, bro. We don't want idle hands for sure. So
Yeah, that's
and
right, man. That's right.
and right
I
there,
see.
Oscar posted, or he said Oscar is the big reason I love fishing so much. So there you go.
Oh, who was that,
Yeah,
Chad?
yeah.
That Chad was a young kid, man. Yeah, he was out there, man, in all weather. We used to fish in the cold, man. In the cold for the
So
big catfish.
so what's your biggest cat?
Oh, my biggest catfish?
Yeah.
Man, so my biggest catfish came out of Choke Canyon. And it's a 44 pounder. Um, yeah, man. So it was I'll tell you one thing. When we started catfishing, I was used to catching like 2 and 3 pounders and 6 pounders, every once in a while, like a 10 pounder. And then
Mm.
we joined that catfish tournament, and these guys were pulling out like 40, 50, and 60 pounders. I never caught a 60 pounder, but I did catch a 44. And then I was pretty consistent on catching some 30s and 40s. And that's what would help me would be the consistency, because these guys, they would go for those 60 pounders, and it was a hit
Uh,
and miss. If you caught one, you were in excellent shape, but it was really hard to catch one. So I kind of dialed in on the 30 and 40 pounders to be able to catch 3 and 4 and 5.
wow.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
catfish.
Well, the reason why I'm saying because I finally caught my first flathead. I was
Oh
actually
yeah, yeah.
tilapia fishing and Gaspargoo fishing, and that was the story I was kind of telling you and stuff like that. And then it was a 39 incher and it weighed 19, 19 and a half pounds. But after I dressed it and everything, I still had like 12 pounds of meat or something like that. Like it was insane. It was the
Yeah,
first fish that I've ever had to fillet the inside of the rib cage because there was enough meat in there. Like that blew me
yeah,
away. Like I'm so used to saltwater catfish where it's all gut, like it's all just intestines and stuff.
yeah.
And these are like there's hardly no gut. Like it's all fat. I'm like, wow. So
And you know what, man? So a lot of that, comes with their diets. So the flathead is not it's the yellow cats. They're not really like a scavenger. Like a channel. A channel cat hugs the bottom all day and
mhm.
night. You know what I mean? A channel cat, and then you have a blue cat and you got a yellow cat, and the yellow is the flathead. And so those guys, man, they love live bait, man. The flatheads, they
Mhm.
they they go for live bait. Like they don't really mess around with chicken bones or anything like that, man. Like so it all depends on their diet. And the blues are like right in the middle, man. They'll go for a little bit of a stink bait here and there, but they like live bait. They like shad and stuff like that. But yeah, you could definitely tell, man, the difference in their diets. The same thing with like stripers and stuff like that. Like a striper, I mean, that's really good eating too, because those guys love minnows. They don't go for no cheese bait or nothing like that. Every once in a while they'll eat like a chicken liver, but yeah, on these fish, man, it depends on their diets, dude. That's what it's all about, what they eat.
Nice, nice. Well, one
Yeah,
day we're gonna have to meet up and do some big catfishing like that because I especially now that I filleted my first flathead and I filleted my first blue, like I learned so much just from filleting the fish. And the one thing that I kind of fell in love with was one, the belly meat, but two, there's no more barbs. The spines
yeah,
aren't
that's
there.
right.
They're all weak, and I was like, oh, this. I was like, now I'm cool with that. Like I'm all like,
Yeah,
so I used to
yeah,
always
that's
see
right.
the guys noodling and they throw them up. I'm like, dude, that thing's gonna stab them or something. Now I know. It's like, wow. I think if I'd have known
Yeah,
that like 10 years ago, I might have jumped on that bandwagon a lot sooner.
yeah. No, there's right there. What is it? Lake Corpus Christi. Lake Corpus Christi.
Mhm.
There's some nice catfish in there, right down the road from y'all.
That's where I
Um,
got. That's where I got both my flathead and my blue right there. Yep.
yeah. Hey,
Yep.
and they got a lot of gas goo in there, right? They have a
Yes.
lot of gas
Yes.
goo in there. Yeah.
Yep. That's what I was using. I was using the belly of a Gasper goo, and that's what I caught one of the big on the blue cat on. But I was actually going for tilapia and Gasper goo when I caught the flathead. I was using worm and marshmallow and corn. So
Wow, man.
I say marshmallows, and people look at it like, "What?" I'm like, "It works." Like I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
It works. So
No, it
but,
works, man. Yep.
yeah. Well, I do. I don't know what your schedule is, man. I don't want to keep you up late, but normally
Yeah.
I'm live for like 3 hours. I
Holy
just go
moly.
until I just go until the camera kind of dies and stuff like that. And these guys kind of keep me occupied and motivated, and at the same time, because after well, let me show you what it's been for the last 2 days of working with them. Trying to get it.
Hey, man, people just jump on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
wow.
been, and that's the second batch. That was the first.
Damn. And so that orders for somebody or what?
No, no, that we're just trying to restock the shop
Oh,
over
I got
here.
you. Oh, I got
Actually, I'll show you what I'm doing real quick. When Since we supply other tackle shops with our fishing tackle, they'll call us and be like, "Hey, we need 200 of this leader and 200 of this and 200 of this one." So we come over here to the wall, and you can see, there's anywhere from 8 to 15 to 20 liters per deal. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
And so
yeah,
like
yeah.
so right now that one's empty. That one's okay. That one's empty. That one's okay. That one's okay. That's empty. Like we calling that empty, and there's what 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. There's 15 liters on there, or 15 bags. There's 2 liters per bag, and that's empty.
Wow.
That's empty. Like, you know what I mean? So I need probably 30 more liters, 30 more liters. That one's good. I need probably another 5 or 10 more bags there, another 30 there. That one's good. Another 30 there. So when we build all of this, it's 2 liters per bag, and we do that. But the ones that I'm working on right there is right here. Like we are seriously down. Like that's halfway
Yeah,
empty.
yeah.
That's halfway empty. So I got to fill all of this up. And right now, as you can tell, there's three. We do 4 colors. We got orange, we got a chartreuse, we have clear, and then we have a multicolor. And so we build a crap ton in one color, then we build a crap ton in another color, and then another color, and then another color. Because, like you said, humans are like fish; they want color too. And we haven't seen where one color outfishes another one. It's just about the bait they use. So right now, I'm building the frameworks for that. But this leader and this leader are identical, except I switch out the hooks. And what I mean by that is over here is the best way I could describe it is we got what they call a 3-way long and a 3-way short. So from the 3-way to the hook is a 3-way long. See the weight? And then a 3-way short, 3-way to the hook is short than the mono portion for the hook or for the weight.
Dang, man, I see
So
it. Yeah.
okay, now let me walk you over here. That's 3-way. That's 3-way, 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 3. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man.
So now, right now, it's just the framework. There's the short section. There's the long section. So if we need more three-way longs, then we'll rig it for three-way long. But if we need three-way shorts, then we rig it for three-way short.
Oh,
So
I got
yeah,
you.
yep.
Man, try to
So
stay ahead of the game.
got to, bro. It's the only. That's the only way that we can stay ahead of the curve because okay, so right now I'm functioning building those leaders or building those leaders, and then we'll get a call for all of those leaders, and that whole wall will clear off. So while this is kind of sitting pretty for a while, we'll be functioning on those, and you can go back through the videos and you'll see where I'm building 5 to 600 6-foot casting leaders, and we'll
Dang,
rock and roll from there. So, and those will be the 6-footers, and then we'll do 5-footers, and then we'll do 4-footers, and then yeah. So
dang, man, it's crazy.
yeah, yeah, I think y'all came to my house one time when I had the garage, and y'all saw my little setup there, and now it's
Yeah, it's true, man. It's very true. Yeah,
so
it's been a long time. Man, I mean, I remember, shark fishing back then with just all the single speeds, man. A 12-aught was amazing for me, man, because I had a 9-aught forever. And man, it was all 9-aught, 12-aughts, and I think I saw somebody bring out like a 14-aught or something like that, and I was like, wow, this is crazy.
yeah.
Coming from like 309s and then working your way up to a 4-aught and a 6-aught and then a 9-aught. And but now, man, the gear has just transformed so much. I mean, I remember trying to bring in like say a 600-yard drop with that 12-aught and just dragging the weight the whole time. It was so old school. This is like 20 years ago, so
But
old
we
school,
were
man.
so gun ho for it though. Like you
Golly,
oh
man.
yeah, and everybody just dude, like you would just people would just motivate you to do it to get it done. And now I'm
Yeah.
like, you can have that. I'm good. Like I'll pull in from 1,800 yards out, but I'm gonna go like this. Doop, doo, 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 doo,
Yeah,
doo,
exactly.
doo.
Exactly. Just switch those gears. Yeah, man,
Yes,
it's
yes,
true.
sir.
It's true. And that's a whole difference. I would tell people like we would plan all week long to go shark fishing. And then you get there and you set up and you drop your baits and then you hook up, and this is on a 12-aught or even a 9-aught. But then you hook up, and back then, without those extra gears and all that shit, this was just monofilament, right? um Man, it would take an hour and a half to fight the fish and wear it down, and oh my god, you would think, I waited all week for this, man, to get my ass whooped. It was, oh, everything hurts, man. Everything hurts. And then the times and the whole methods and the floats, on the rigs, and just everything started to evolve, man. All the gear and on and on, and the rods started to evolve, and oh man, it's so neat where it's at right now. It's just
It it
crazy.
it is. It is a whole nother ball game, and then like you telling them, okay, we used to do this, and they just kind of look at you like, why would you do that? Like it's like
Yeah,
that's the way it was. Like you didn't have no other choice. Either you did it or you didn't do it. Like
that's it,
nobody
man.
forced you to do it.
Yeah,
So
yeah. The other the other day we were talking about a Dacron, the old Dacron line, but the old one, man, it was so crazy, man. Zero stretch. I mean, it's like it was a braid, and it's crazy. Like it's like a rope.
actually, I've got Dacron there that was made
Really?
by Cortland, like from the 50s. And then I
Dang.
learned that the original Dacrons did have stretch. I
Really?
did not know this until they came. He goes, check
Oh,
this out. And he goes like this. And I was like, what? I was like,
oh
what? He goes,
wow.
the older Dacron had a stretch to it. And I was like, wow, I did not know that. And he goes, yep. I was like, cool. I learned something new. Like
Yeah,
that was
yeah, for sure.
pretty insane. So yeah, no, it's freaking. But you're right, man. Fishing with mono, And then we went to Dacron because we were trying to look at ways to improve our line capacity. And so, yeah, it was a game changer. And then going to the 200 or the 2 speeds.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's great.
I'm definitely game for it. And that's going to be the most awesome thing because we've already paid our dues going through those hard sessions of doing this, doing that. But now that we invite these guys to come fishing with us and be able to give them the ability to cross that barrier. You know what I mean? Because that
That's right.
if there you would never see anybody in a wheelchair out there trying to battle a big shark like that. People
Yeah,
just did not even give it to them because we didn't want them to get hurt. Well, now with the abilities that the reels, the rods, the line, and all of that has, like now we can get these guys, into something like that, which would have been like it would have been a nightmare before. Now it's
oh,
like
it's a big
we
time.
we can make it happen. So yeah, no, definitely game for it. So
Yeah, big time. Just like here in 2 weeks, we're gonna take 50 people in wheelchairs fishing out there in the jetties on one of those jetty boats.
mm.
25 on Friday, 25 on Saturday. And some of them are repeat because we do this twice a year. And so some of them, they wait for this. This is their only time that to get to
so
go fish.
okay, so y'all not going to be fishing from the boat. You're actually going to the North Jetty.
No, 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 no. We're gonna stay on the boat.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay. I was like,
yeah,
hold on, man. Let me
yeah. No, no,
hold
no,
on.
no, no,
Let me
no.
get a.
Yeah, no, 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 no. We take the little jetty boat, the Island Queen, and we kind of just float around there, all around the
Mm,
jetties, and then around to the beach side, to the
okay.
San Jose Island side. Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. But we stay on the boat the whole time.
Do you
Yeah.
have enough help for this trip?
Yes. Yeah, we do. Yeah. If something
Okay.
happens, if something changes, though, if something changes, man, I'll definitely let you know. Because this
Yeah.
one is in 2 weeks in Port 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll definitely.
there's a lot of guys that are either in Corpus or around Corpus, and basically it's a phone call. Like, let me know, and I can let them know if I can't make an appearance that they
Yeah,
can
for
or
sure.
whatever. So, um,
Okay, I'll
they'll
definitely
definitely
do that.
that, or they'll already be in the area. They're like, oh yeah, I'm already at the jetty. Let me go store my gear.
Yeah, I know,
You know what
for
I mean?
real.
So,
Yeah,
oh yeah, no, we're game, boss. We
I know,
definitely.
man.
It was good to see when you were sitting there. I was like, "What's up?" Like, dude, it was just,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
pretty
Cause we,
stoked, man. And I've seen y'all just jump through hoops and just, man, I was like, God, that's so awesome, And I sit there and and it's kudos, dog. Y'all have put in a ton of work, to make this
yeah,
happen and keep it growing. Because I mean, once it gets out there, it's not just about making it happen; it's to keep it going and to have the fortitude to keep digging down and doing it. It's huge. It's huge, man. So you're gonna have our full channel support for what y'all do and everything else. So just keep us posted, and we'll definitely rock and roll. Like we
yeah, man. No, no, no.
these guys are ready to hit the ground running. Like,
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, for sure. I mean, being consistent, it's like we had that school fishing tournament, for elementary and middle school and high school kids in the Corpus Christi area. And we had 41 come out, or 41 signed up and participated. I think 10, turned in fish. I'm sure others caught fish. That maybe they didn't make it back to weigh in or whatever. But the main thing is just to be consistent, be consistent, do it again. I know that this year there was a big festival or something going on in Corpus, that might have
yeah,
affected.
the Buck Dave's
Yeah,
Carnival or
yeah,
the parade.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that half the city's already all booked up with that and stuff like that.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah, that's right. So next year, I mean, we just be consistent, do it again, do it again. You know, um, we are on our 13th year, and our first couple of years were pretty slow. But man, I mean, I loved it because it gave me time to grow and to learn things and how to make things better. And now that we have the big crowds that we do, man, we can handle it. Like we can handle it. and
Yeah.
I love it.
Were you able to post up for the guys that want to come out and volunteer where they can go and
No, man,
apply
no.
or?
No, like in all honesty, I mean, I don't know how to comment on here. So I'm clicking down below because like on my screen I have Curtis C. So Curtis C, like he's in red, Curtis, and then I have another little box on the bottom. But every time I click that box, it tells me like a live chat or none, top chat,
Oh,
and
okay. Hmm.
but I want to comment, but I want to comment. So then I try to. I mean, I don't know, man.
Let me see. Actually, I was trying to comment too. I don't know. Um, you don't. Do you have another phone or a computer that you can get onto the video chat from there, not through the phone? Yeah,
On the
Jacob's thinking
live.
the same thing, that maybe because you're live on the chat that it can't do it. But if you have another phone or a computer to go to the actual video on the Team Hard Life YouTube, then you can post up all of that right there.
I know, man. Yeah, because I have a ton of information. Like I have all, I have our website, Fanatic Angler, fanaticangler.org. I have our social media, Fanatic Angler Foundation. Like I don't know, man.
Do you have your computer there or another phone you can, even a laptop or anything that you can watch YouTube on?
Yeah, man. I can get one. Let me see how to.
All you have to do is go to the YouTube, go to the YouTube app on your computer or your laptop or another phone, iPad, Note, whatever, and just go to Team Hard Life, and you'll see that we're live on there. And you click on that
Yeah, like,
video, and
like how about this? Let me see. Can you see that? No, or what is it? The light?
yeah, the glare on it. And then I was going to say you could email that to me, and I could post it, but then we're on your phone.
I know, man. Yeah, and I do everything on my phone. Jeez.
Well, okay, what
How's
we
that
could
better?
do real quick.
I'll send you
Um,
something.
we can get you off the channel for a little bit, and then go to the app on the YouTube on your phone. Like we'll get you off. That way it opens up the phone, so you can go to YouTube real quick. Go to
Yeah.
my YouTube channel, Team Hard Life, and you'll see where I'm live. Click on that video and then comment everything on there, and then you can come right back to the channel because you'll still have the link.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Yeah,
Okay.
That's good.
All right. All right, boss. Well, we'll see you in a bit.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, let's see. All right, guys. I know Edgar found something there, but we'll see if once he posts up on there and stuff like that, so that way uh, we can get that information out there and stuff like that. Because a lot of the stuff that some of the guys were asking me, I have no answer for it, and I at least now y'all can reach directly out to him, and we can go from there and stuff like that, and we can go from there. So yeah. But we'll get it. We'll get it, guys. So I do appreciate. Man, we're up to $1,000 in donation, and that's going to be awesome because I know, a lot of the leaders we can get them set up on too. But when I was talking to him, he was talking about like all the lures and stuff like that that they get the kids to go out there and go fishing with. Is awesome because with that, it's not bait. Bait, flies off the hook every single, every other cast or every cast. And with lures, they can do a lot more fishing, get more fish per bait that's put out there. And so we can definitely get them set up, and it would really help offset the cost. Um, but I want to make sure that it's stuff that he will use and stuff like that. I ain't going to just, oh, you got to take this kind of deal. No, I don't work like that. If he knows he can use it and sees potential in it, then it's his. So um, hold on real quick. Hello? In a while, I'm live on YouTube right now. Love you too. Mm, All right. Let's see. Let's see. Finish it. He knows. Coffee. Coffee. Look at that. I spelled your name right. I missed out on a lot of y'all's conversation while I was talking with Oscar there and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's see. I wonder if he's sending it directly to me or if he's posting it to the channel. The rig. Ooh, nice. There you go. Curtis just sent us a picture on one of the rigs that we sent him. There you go. Nice. Healthy fish still. Still see the girth on it too. Yeah, buddy. Oh, awesome. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Well, remember that big old pile that I had here? That's all I got left. So I'm almost done with that pile. And then I'll go back to crimping all of that. And this is just, like I said, the hook section portion. So, yeah, we'll see what's up here in just a bit. But let's see. That's awesome. Yep. No, kids, they're so awesome, especially when they're young like that, because they'll be real sneaky and then scary. Oh, I'd like some milk, or I want some cereal, or it's awesome. Yep, that was actually my 9-year-old asking when I was going to be going home. So, yep. Yeah, let's see. I'm looking to see if Oscar gets that information out for y'all and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think it might be time for some more coffee. Well, this is definitely a start, especially for our first time having him on the channel, to where we're not really focused on everything else that was going on and stuff like that. So, what's up? We got Just Saying in the house as well. Yeah. So I actually will be heading out to Houston probably. I'm hoping next week. Like, I'm waiting for FTU to place their order for our gear. So again, guys, if y'all are in that area, go in there. Be like, hey, we heard Hard Life's supposed to be having their gear in here. Like, let them know y'all are ready to go. So that helps. That does help. So um, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what it is. So let's see. Oh wow, that's cool. I've always wanted a raccoon. That they have a lot of. Used to accept almonds and make milk. Oh man! All right. Oh man. Oh, that sounds about right there, William. That sounds about right. Oh man. All right. I need to make some coffee. I need some coffee. All right. All right. Let's see. I got my cup. Got the cup right here. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Oh, let's see. All right. Where's my cup? Coffee. There we go. My last cup of coffee. But I'm still gonna, make some more later, but not tonight, because I have noticed that if I drink coffee too late, that I get home and I still can't sleep, and so But right now that I'm yawning, I definitely don't like to be yawning while I'm on camera with y'all, stuff like that. So, yeah. Let's see. What's up? Awesome. Yep. Bug them. Let them know. Hey, man. We know a tackle shop that can supply the weights that y'all are missing and then got more leaders. Yeah, let them know. Let them know. Start letting them know that it'll be a show of force too, because I was and let them know, hey man, we saw it on the channel too, because that's where y'all saw it. So let them know, hey, because that was one of the things that I was telling them, that once we got in there, I would be advertising on the channel that we are in there, um, because that's what it's about too. It's about helping promoting sales and stuff like that. And if we can do that, we can definitely ensure that our gear will take root and really start to really grow on those different areas and stuff like that. So we're definitely looking for it. Uh, let's see. We've had a wow. Let's see. Okay. I am. Has he been able to come on here yet? Not yet. Let's see. Let me call him real quick. See if he's gotten the hang of it. Hey, did you figure it out? Okay, hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, so I went back and I see Edgar's post of the www.fanaticangler.org. Um, but that's the only one I see right there, boss. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Jacob, if you're still available, boss, he said what he's going to do. He's going to stay off, so that way, if any questions come up, that he should be able to respond to them. It'll be a little bit easier, especially if he can post up uh, the address and phone numbers and stuff like that too. So let me see. I don't know if he's there, but all right. Andrew, that was his name, Edgar Andrew. And actually, I was also talking to the owner, and that was Joe as well. So I got my coffee.
I guess so.
It was a full cup. Look. Yeah. Let's see. Name of car for an edit, and I will subscribe. Name a car for a edit. Are you talking old school? Are you talking new school? Because to me, I've always been a fan of the older Monte Carlos, or the old Chevys, the old Fords. I was with the wife today, and we saw like a '67 Mustang. Um, it was in the '60s. Let me put it that way. It was in the '60s, convertible, and really nice. And she's like, She's like, "Oh, that reminds me of this car." I said, "That's exactly what it was. It was a Mustang." She goes, "No, no, I didn't see this." I said, "I saw it. You were driving. Like I saw it. like I could pay attention that way." Yeah. So, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see the car. Name of a car. All right. Well, I don't see Oscar's comment on here and stuff like that. But again, guys. So I. Oh wow, dude! Look, hold that up again, please. Even like through the fold, it looks like it was that one piece is laid over, and that is like the picture frame above it. Like it looks like it was that the intent you were doing?
That's the way it's supposed to look.
Okay, okay. Well, see, my artistic eye caught it. Nice, nice. Yep, yep. So things like motor oil. Yes. Hopefully, it gets my motor going. Streamer. Gorgeous, flat, blue, and natural. Oh man. Well, again, like I said, Basson, I definitely enjoyed that video. I just wish we had had better service the other day, but we'll definitely set that up again. And we'll definitely go from there. It's just it also has to be uh, for us when we can actually break away and have that because that would be awesome. Be out there, you're freshwater fishing, we'll be out there saltwater fishing and just like have a day of salt and freshwater mix kind of deal. That would be cool. That'd
Heck
be
yeah.
real good. So, but I'm almost done with my pile of line here. Um, but yeah, so next weekend, um, it'll be awesome. And actually, once I get done with these, what I'll start doing is making up some of the other leader setups for their boat trip because what we were talking about doing was using a three-way setup besides the double drop drum or double drop snapper leaders and have it set up too where the weight gets caught that it'll break away from the leader because they basically just needed to drop down the bait and if it gets caught up in the rock that they can still break it away because 9 times out of 10 they're hooked up with a fish and they always lose the fish because the weight doesn't that weight section doesn't break away easier so yeah. Okay, so I guess Oscar has finally commented, but I'm not seeing it. But um, are y'all seeing his comments, guys? Because I see Roger has commented asking if he was next to Outdoor Alphas, and I don't know if he's posted up something there or not. Jacob, they were asking, what's the best way to contact you about a custom order? Oh, there you go. Okay. You already saw it. There you go. He's on fire. He's on fire. I thought you're working on your deep gear there and stuff like that. So yeah, no, definitely. And actually, that was an idea that Oscar had about making the leader like that with that lighter test line and stuff like that. So yeah, we might have to name it the Fanatic Special. I like that. I like that. Give them. And I've done that several times. Like somebody came up with a leader idea or something like that, and that or an upgrade to a leader, and yeah, I definitely love to pay it forward when I can and stuff like that. So, yeah. Jacob, a man, a few words. Right. Hey, so let me see that cap again. That I keep seeing like off angle and stuff. So
Do what?
your cap. That's sick. Ah, man, you gotta love that 3D effect to it of depth. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, did you make that one, or did they have it made? And uh,
No, I made it.
oh, okay, nice, 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 nice.
No, I don't. I mean, I like the cap, the like, especially with branded bills, they make really good caps with their leather patches. But it's for me, it's too dang thin, and all they do, a lot of times, all they do is glue it on there, and I've seen them sew it too, but I wanted mine to be from me. I didn't want somebody else to do a design or put my design on it because they use a laser to put the impressions on them.
Mm.
So I wanted something actual tool that they could actually feel that was actually tooled and not laser etched on there.
There, yeah. Curtis, he
Do I
struggles with the
want to know?
mastery of English. There we go. Let's see. Hmm. He wants pin cases. Who does? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe he might have to forward it to me. Um,
Dusty, was that you that just sent that text or whatever? Oh, shut up, Curtis.
all right. So I sent Oscar a text real quick to update his app on his phone because that might be why we haven't been able to see his comments and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. Right. See that would be the next level for Jacob. He's sitting there, doing his tapping and has a beat to it. And man, leather worker with an epic beat.
Yeah, I don't have one.
It sounded like you were thinking about it, like maybe this could happen. like nope, nope.
Mm-mm.
Oh man, that is funny. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna. He has sent me some info, and I'm gonna go ahead and copy it and paste it to the channel, guys. So give me just a second and get on here.
Okay, so somebody sent me a text and it said test. So
No sepa.
huh.
No sepa. Oh. I finally got on the channel and it said. Let's see. All right. So there's the fanaticangler.org, and his name is Oscar Castillo with Fanatic Angler Foundation. There's the address of their shop in San Antonio, and then there's his email right there. So if y'all guys want to get a hold of Fanatic Anglers and want to donate your time or make donations directly to them, you can do that. Also, too, coming through us and them being able to pick up the fishing tackle will ensure that we got their back. We got their back for sure. So it will, yeah. He knows the gear. Like he knows. Man, he should have seen it. He was just like, whoa, like yes. So this is pretty awesome. This will be pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to it, guys. I know that when we can get some fishing trips booked up and stuff like that, most definitely the guys that can make it and stuff like that and give us an extra helping hand and stuff like that, we'll keep it an open door um, for those of y'all that can make these trips to give us a helping hand for sure. Because I know at any given point, I'd rather have more than enough help than barely enough. You know what I mean? And it's something that we've with our like fishing trips with our YouTube winners and stuff like that. It's always cool to be able to have more than enough people to be up there to take care of whatever we may run into, and kayaking, bait, casting, talking, or just making some food. You know what I mean? It's always something different there. So, you right, boss?
Mm-hmm.
How's your finger doing? So it was your pointer finger that got messed up, not your middle finger.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
okay.
mean, I don't think it is now because the swelling didn't last maybe a day.
Probably wasn't broken.
Yeah. Because it doesn't really hurt. So,
Probably just
but,
bruised the crap out of it. Oh yeah, if it was broke, you definitely would not be able to do that.
well, I broke fingers before and I was able to bend them.
How many days later though?
A couple hours.
Okay. Can't argue. Like I don't know. Like yep. Thank you, Lord Odin. I like that. Odin's son. Let's see, you guys. Got to go. Have to catch the office tomorrow. Until I could slip out unnoticed. Right. All right, Curtis. You have a good one, boss. And again, we'll still keep y'all in our prayers. Let's see, one person. I mean, tortoise. Sorry, that's not 100% female. Yeah, you lost me there on that one, Patrick. No idea. Let's see. Um, we're definitely gonna have to look into that for sure, there, Roger. That's for sure. Because definitely while we're out there on them trips, having some good food will be always another good one right there for sure. So, yes, sir, Curtis. That was an awesome donation for the deal. And once they do come in and we get them sorted with all the gear, we're definitely going to get some pictures, videos, and stuff like that. Um, and definitely we'll have to see what they turn out with the fishing trip and stuff like that. So, yep, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Uh-oh, that didn't look good. What'd you do?
I'm thinking.
Oh, it looked like it hurt. That's why.
Wow. You're
When you went like this, you're like you said, like you messed something up. So that's why. Let's see. Man, I did pretty good today. It only took 2 hours and 12 minutes to get to the corner. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of clearing up now. I can see the smoke clearing up on his
oh,
end.
shut up.
No,
Got it, Dusty.
Roger. Huh? Oh.
Dusty sent me a text.
Roger, I have not even had a chance to look at that. Um, I need to get everybody that's on the trip with the team um, onto an email or a group message so that way we can all start putting up dates of who's available, when's available, and stuff like that. That way we can get that set up for sure. Yeah. Yes, we're fishermen. My primary job is making fishing tackle besides, going fishing. And he's a fisherman, but his primary job is making leather or Leatherworks. There you go. Yeah. See, I wasn't the only one that saw that. You see Patrick's comment? We're going to get to
Have
the
a good
corner.
night, Amy.
Let's see. Yeah. And Odin, do you fish yourself? Yeah. All right, Amy, you have a good night. We'll see you later. Yeah.
Feel better?
Yeah. Nope. I'm probably down to my last like 50 pieces of mono that I got to get this set up for. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to keep track of it. Man, earlier when Oscar was on, man, the comments went like they were going like this. You could just see them just, and I was like, man. And even on my TV or my computer screen over here, I normally could see about 15 to 20 people's comments, and I couldn't even keep track of them. Like, it was crazy. That was awesome, guys. Thank you again for everybody that has made a donation into the deal. And I know, and that was one of the things. Like, he knows too that sometimes people can do it this week, and sometimes they can't. But we're always there, ready for when we can. You know what I mean? So again, guys, thank you very much for y'all's donation for that event. And they're going to be seriously set up. Like, we're going to get them sorted for sure. So, um, all right, Luciano, you have a good one, brother. Yep. I am actually. I'm probably gonna have to end the video here in a few minutes too because the time and I didn't have it fully charged, so yeah, I want to make sure I end it before it really clocks itself out. Because if it dies, then I don't get to see the video screen of how many people got onto the video during that time and or how many views we did get. But I do want to make sure and let y'all know this is Jacked Up Leatherworks. If y'all don't know, he's got a YouTube channel here on the channel as well. Make sure you go subscribe. And I do see you're over 300. What, like
321.
300, 318 or 321, something like that?
321.
Yes. So we only need 600 and something more subscribers to get him to 1,000, guys. Like this should be easy. Like, we want to get him to 1,000. So again, if y'all haven't subscribed to them, make sure to go get Jacked Up Leatherworks in your subscription menu. Turn on the notifications because he does videos on his as well. And then remember too, Sharkotic. Sharkotic's one of our other YouTube channel sponsors as well. That gives us a helping hand, and we're all just trying to help each other grow and stuff like that. So again, guys, you all have a good one. Jacob, thank you very much, brother. And yeah, tonight the bearding's going to be a little weird because I'm so used to being able to come down like this far, and
It looks better. It does.
it does look like more.
Yeah. Yep. It looks good. So, and don't forget next Saturday or this coming
Yes,
Saturday.
yes. Talk about it real quick before the video goes, boss. Let
Yep.
everybody know who doesn't know.
Next Saturday, we're going to be doing a fire drawing over on my YouTube channel, and proceeds of or part of the proceeds of it are going to be going for the animal shelter up here in Clare, Michigan. So, make sure y'all come over to that. If you already have my PayPal and my Cash App, if you guys want to send that in, you guys can go ahead and send that in. I've already had a couple come in, so y'all can come check it out. So we'll see you next weekend. And Albert, I'll probably see you probably Tuesday, I think. I don't know if I'll be available tomorrow. So
Okay. Yes. So what the fire drawing, guys, if you don't know how it works, it'll be for in-store credit for Jacked Up Leatherworks there. And normally, depending on where we are, we do want to sponsor their fire drawings as well because he has been there for every single one of ours. You know, And it's the way it works, guys. That it's helping each other out, helping each other grow and stuff like that. So again, guys, thank you for subscribing to his channel. Be sure to go through it, and we're gonna have more giveaways coming. Remember, go check out my last live because I have a giveaway that's gonna be going on Tuesday, and I'm not gonna repeat it. Y'all gonna have to go watch that live video to find out how to get into the deal, because we will announce the winner or go through the winners. There's gonna be 2 of them drawn. And in the video, it tells you how to get into the deal, and it's free. You just got to earn it. Most of our free giveaways like that, you got to earn it. It's not just, picking somebody, some random out of there. You got to earn it, because then it shows us that you're committed to helping the channel, as we're committed to helping y'all grow as well. So, yep. But, yeah, so I'm excited, guys, because, look, I'm down to that much. Look, I don't have too much more to go. I should be able to finish that, so. All right, guys.
All right,
Y'all
man.
have a good night. We'll talk to y'all later. Jacob, you have a good one.
You too, Hall.
If Daniel's still around, tell him I said he's fired.
I didn't even budge him.
All right, later, guys.
Later.